Hi guys, so welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a yearly favorites, and Kendra and I have not done that many faves this year. As you can tell on our channel, we did a couple at the beginning of the year, but honestly we haven't been that impressed or obsessed with that many products in the year 2023, so we didn't have enough products each month to do a favorites. But we do, however, have enough favorites for a yearly phase because we've basically compiled everything that we've been loving throughout the year for end of the year faves. So sorry we didn't do that many favorite videos this year because we know you guys love favorites videos, but this is gonna make up for it because this is about to be a long video.
Yes, so please get some dinner, snacks, wine, tea, whatever your beverage of choice is. Get everything you need because you're going to be here a while.
Yeah.
So first we're going to start with the makeup category, which is always our smallest category because Kelsey and I don't really switch out our makeup products a ton. When we find something that works, we tend to stick with it.
Yeah.
But we do have a few goodies that we want to share that we've been loving. And first I want to talk about this Hourglass Glossy Lip Balm. This has been such a game changer when it comes to lip products for me, because throughout the year I haven't been wearing a ton of makeup unless I'm going out, or I say out as in not running errands or anything, because I haven't been wearing makeup a lot because I actually enjoy not wearing makeup. So this is the perfect tinted gloss balm. The actual color is not too opaque, but it's also not too sheer. It's the perfect lip balm in a gloss form. It's called glossy balm because it has a glossy sheen, so you can pretty much wear this with or without makeup. The color I love is in the color Haze. That's the color Kelsey put me onto.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
And then I also discovered a color that I like called Slip. Those are my top two. They're in the mauve rosy tone family. The red one is also really nice, but I love these in general. The formula is so buttery smooth on your lips, and it has a nice minty feel on the lips.
Cooling.
Not stinging lip plumper. It's just a nice soothing feel.
It is soothing. Yeah, I agree.
So I really love these. If you guys are looking for a tinted lip balm, if you always want that sheen of a lip color, because I know people have been lip tinting and doing all kind of random stuff lately. Beauty wise, you don't need that. Just use this and you're good to go, because people have been you've seen the tattooed lip treatment.
Yeah, but now a lot of brands have an actual lip stain.
Yeah, they have stains and shades that look like that. Basically your lips but better kind of shade.
Yeah,
and this is it for me. So I love the color Haze and Slip, so highly recommend these. I've been loving these. This is actually a brand new one because I went through the other ones really fast.
I actually have two lip products to mention because I like to use these together. So this first one is a gloss from Tower 28 in the color XOXO, and I've been obsessed with this. So this is a nice raspberry color. It actually reminds me of a lot of the glosses that I used to use from the beauty supply store back in the day, because I used to spend hours in the beauty supply store. So let me know if you're a 90s kid and you were in the beauty supply store when you were a kid, asking your parents to buy you lip gloss. That was us. So this kind of reminds me of that. But the color in particular is my favorite out of all of them. They do have a nice clear gloss that you can put on top of anything, but I love their glosses because they're not sticky. They're very smooth feeling, almost like an oil.
Lip oils,
but not to the point where it slides off your lips. They actually stick to the lips, so it has the nice texture that you want on your lips, but they actually last. Because I love a sticky gloss for the simple fact that it lasts, but I don't like how they feel. But this is the best of both worlds because it feels so smooth and buttery on the lips, but it actually lasts. You don't have to keep reapplying all over and over again. So I'm obsessed with this. I haven't tried the clear one yet. I
have the clear one.
Oh, you like the clear one? Okay. So I like to use this one in particular with this Makeup by Mario lip pencil that I've gone through so many of this year. I think this is my 5th or 6th one. And this is in the color Chris. So Chris from Makeup by Mario to me is the perfect nude mauve lip pencil if you have darker skin, because I know us chocolate girls is hard to find a perfect nude because most of them are way too light. This one is perfect for me in my opinion because I feel it's dark enough to line the lips to define the outside of your lips, but it's neutral enough to fill in your whole lips and not look like you're just wearing brown, all over your lips. So it's a nice beautiful dark mauve rose, and it's gorgeous. So that's why I keep going through so many, because this color in particular is so unique. So this color Chris is amazing. So I really hope he doesn't stop selling these because this color, I haven't found anything like it. And I love to pair it with this Tower 28 gloss.
So speaking of Makeup by Mario, I also have a lip pencil that I was really loving this year. And it was the color Jeff. So it's basically the chocolate brown in the line. So I was super obsessed with the formula originally. So when I saw Kelsey using the color Chris, I'm like, please tell me he has a chocolate brown, because I was on the hunt for a new chocolate lip pencil, and Jeff is the perfect one. I highly recommend. It goes on super smooth, creamy, and you can like work with it without it feeling so dry and like feels like you're scraping your lips. Like the MAC one, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Chestnut,
I was just about to say MAC.
It's like the perfect shade, but the formula
dry.
is very drying. And this one is super creamy, and it just goes on so smooth. Also, these come with their own sharpener. So I highly recommend the Makeup by Mario lip pencils. And like I said, Jeff is the perfect chocolate color if you're looking for a chocolate lip pencil, because I tend to use chocolate a lot with my lip combos. So highly recommend. Jeff was loving this all year.
So next I have a foundation that I'm going to mention. I've tried maybe 2 or 3 foundations this year, because y'all know I'm super picky when it comes to foundation because I am an oily girl. But this one is the only one that really stood out to me, and this is from Charlotte Tilbury, and this is the Beautiful Skin Foundation, and I'm in the color Neutral 14. This really stood out to me. I was actually more impressed than I thought I would be, because I was seeing like a lot of good reviews on it, and I had watched a celebrity makeup artist like rave about like all of like her foundations, and I specifically wanted to try this one just because it sounded like it was better for my skin type, because I do have dry patches here and there depending on the season. Like now, I'm not gonna lie, like when I was doing my makeup for Christmas, I was like, what is these dry patches? And I was like really sad that I didn't pack this foundation. I was using another foundation, and this foundation is perfect for all skin types in my opinion. So if you're oily, if you're dry, you would love this. And not only do I love the formulation, but I'm obsessed with this packaging. This is like, it's plastic, but it's perfect for travel because it's so lightweight. Because I'm not gonna lie, some of my favorite foundations are in glass, and they're really heavy and so annoying to travel with. So I love this for the formulation, and the packaging is just so convenient, and it's in a nice pump. You don't have to worry about pouring it or anything. It just goes on so seamless, so beautiful. I don't get super oily throughout the day, and it mixes nicely with a lot of my other foundations, because I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I do like to mix my foundations depending on what look I'm going for that day.
So it's not a matte finish?
Oh, this is not matte.
Oh.
She has, I think, a matte finish. This one is not a matte finish. This is just like a natural finish.
So skin-like,
skin-like, kind of maybe satin, I guess you would say. Because it just says Beautiful Skin Foundation, and that's exactly what it gives you. So it's like in between, I feel. That's why I say it's like good for like every kind of skin type. It's not like in one category. Because I do have some really good matte foundations that I've been using over the past few years. But I really like this for year round, just because sometimes, like I said, I do have dry patches, and this saves me. If you've been curious about any of her foundations, get your hands on this one. It's my favorite.
So next I'm going to talk about a primer that Kelsey also put me on to. Another product that she introduced me to is from Milk Makeup, and this is their Hydro Grip Primer. And for years and years, I skipped out on primer, you guys, because I just feel like they weren't working for me anymore like they used to. And then I recently used this one, and y'all, I felt like my makeup not only looked better, but I felt like it lasted so much longer. I felt like it wasn't not moving around, because I do tend to set really well. I saw the difference when I looked in the mirror like hours later. It looked like I had just touched up, but I didn't touch my face at all. Like it was giving touch-up face without me touching it. And this did a wonderful job at keeping my makeup in place without it looking cakey or anything. Like this is a really good primer. It doesn't break me out. It doesn't have like a fragrance, like super perfumey scent. And I love like the like gel formula of this. Like it's such a good primer. So I highly recommend, because when I first tried it, I tried Kelsey's, and then by the next time I went to Sephora, I had to get the big one, because I was like, this is my new favorite primer.
It honestly kind of feels like a serum.
Yeah, it has like a gel serum texture. I love it, and I feel like my makeup just sticks to this primer like glue. So if you're looking for a good primer that's not super drying, it doesn't feel too sticky, it is slightly tacky, but it's going to make your makeup last so much longer. Highly recommend, especially if you're someone who wears makeup for hours long. You need this.
And then the last makeup fave we both actually have, I discovered this toward the end of this year. That's why this is full. This is also a Charlotte Tilbury product, and this is the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Party all night, stay all day, setting spray.
Love.
We
weren't setting spray people.
No. That's because most of them didn't do nothing.
Not for us.
I ain't gonna lie, I do like a setting spray like right after I do my makeup and I feel a little dry from all the powder that I apply for baking and stuff. Okay. That's the only time I like to use the powder, kind of like to, you know, add some hydration back to the face.
Gotcha.
But this actually makes my makeup last.
So it actually sets the makeup. Because so many claim that they set it, but this one is the actual setting spray. I love that this feels like kind of like a soothing experience. I love the mist on it. Yeah. Again, it doesn't have a super perfumey smell because I'm not trying to be choking while I'm setting my makeup. I love everything about this. Super lightweight. Because some setting sprays too kind of feel a little oily.
You're right.
And this one doesn't feel like that either. Yeah, it honestly just feels like water that makes your makeup last longer.
It really does. Really well formulated, and like you said, I like that it doesn't have a fragrance. Because some of them, I'm like, what's the purpose of the fragrance? You put on perfume if we want to smell nice.
I don't want to put perfume on my face.
I don't need it on my face.
Right. But I like that it gives my skin like this skin-like look. Like after I set my makeup, so like Kelsey said, it helps get rid of that powdery look without making you oily. Right. Because that's why I started to stay away from setting sprays, because I felt like they were making me more oily faster. Same. But this one still maintained like the look I was going for. So this is also good for oily skin. Agreed. Yeah.
All right, guys, so that's it for makeup. We're moving on to skincare, which is probably my favorite thing out of, I'm lying, it's not my favorite thing out of all these products.
Yeah, you lie.
One of my favorite things, because you know
our favorite category in general.
A long time ago, I had a skincare obsession. I had a problem. I narrowed it down this year. I've actually used the exact same products throughout the entire year and only incorporated a couple of things. So the first product I'm going to talk about, I discovered towards the middle of this year. And surprise, surprise, it's a product from Avon. It's one of my favorite brands ever. Excellent if you have sensitive skin. So this is their thermal spring water. And it says it's soothing and softening. So I know what you're thinking, like, good, we're not about to buy no water in a bottle. Like, it's a waste of money.
Water in a can.
Water in a can. It's more than that. It's more than that, I promise you. So it says that it has like kind of like the same like healing water that the Avon Sulfate cream has in it, which is great for healing sensitive skin. If you have really dry skin, very soothing, great after like post treatments. If you get microneedling or a chemical peel, that is great for after that. But this I've been using like before, well, after I wash my face and before I apply my serums and stuff, and it makes my serums absorb so much better. Like after I started using this, I noticed that my skin looked brighter and more even. So you basically use this as like a hydrating toner. That's basically what this is. So it adds that hydration back in your skin after you pat your face dry, and then you put your serums on top of this and your serums just soak up into your skin. So this is basically what you're doing. Like you could leave your face damp with regular water, but I promise you it won't work the same. So this is magical, because at first I thought it was BS, I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, this is just water. But I got it in PR at first, and then I bought my own. I was like, okay, I'm hooked. This stuff is amazing. Some people just like to spray their face with this throughout the day, but I use it within my skincare routine.
Speaking of Avon, I also have an Avon product, and this is their Retinol Cream Intensive. This is the 0.11. So this is their retinaldehyde. It's a retinol, like a vitamin A, a form of vitamin A. And if you guys do not have any retinol in your routine, like what you waiting on? Because I feel like vitamin A is a staple in my nighttime skincare routine, especially like when you get like into your late 20s, early 30s, like it's mandatory at that point. Yeah. So I feel like having something like a gentle retinol is super important, especially if you have sensitive skin and you can't tolerate a prescription retinoid, because a lot of people say when they've tried that, it like scared them away from retinols. Start with something over the counter that's gentle. This one I love incorporating into my routine when I don't want to use like my prescribed retinoid, because I can use a prescription retinoid, but I do like to have a gentle option in my bathroom, and this one is my favorite one. I actually would recommend the eye cream, the matching eye cream with this one, because even though people say eye cream is a waste of money, if it does have retinol in it, it does make a difference. So this has a matching eye cream too that I hear so many good things about. This is a thicker texture retinol, so it definitely feels like a retinol. If you guys have used retinol creams, you know they don't feel like serum. They feel like an active you're putting on. At least this one does, but it doesn't feel super like heavy or thick for my oily skin. It's like the perfect formula. Highly recommend it, and you guys know Avon, like it doesn't smell like anything, so that is a must for me. So I've been using this one a lot, especially in the winter time, because I know some retinols can be kind of drying. This one is not drying at all, so highly recommend. If anything, is more on the hydrating side, which is why I also really like this one as well.
So next, moving on to a moisturizer that I have been loving. This is actually my second jar this year. This is the KelzMurrell. I always say Core, it's the wrong name. It's KelzMurrell. This is their Advanced Snail 92 All-in-One Cream. I know you guys probably have heard all over TikTok and YouTube about the Snail Mucin Serum. Kendra and I also are obsessed with that. But the cream is something that I discovered after I started using the Snail Mucin, and I incorporated it into my routine, and I was obsessed. This is even slimier than the Snail Mucin. And I know what you're thinking, that's already super slimy, but this is a very unique texture, but it makes your skin feel like butter when you wake up the next morning. It makes your skin super hydrated and plump as well. So it's low-key like a thick serum and moisturizer in one. So I actually put this on after all of my actives, and then I lock it in with my Avene cream.
Got it.
I wake up with my skin feeling like a baby booty. I'm telling you, it's a game changer. If you have been curious about it, I do highly recommend it. And this is also great just to have as a moisturizer by itself if your skin is oily.
That's true.
So this is a great oily skin moisturizer.
Speaking of KelzMurrell, Kelsey just mentioned the Snail Mucin. This is actually a power essence. So it's called essence. So you use it in the step of an essence, which is pretty much the first step after you cleanse pretty much. But I use this as a serum step. I love this because it feels more like a serum than an essence. Because when I think of essence, I think of like SK2 watery. Yes, like that. This is a serum to me. So this is my go-to serum in my routine. If you guys watch our vlog channel, then you would have saw me use this in our most recent vlog when I went over my whole winter skincare routine. This is one of my favorite steps because it feels so soothing going on the skin. I love the formula. It's like lightweight, but it still feels like a serum step. Because for the longest time when I was just using like a retinoid and moisturizer, I feel like I was missing a step in my skincare routine. I feel like I needed something more hydrating to add before I use like a retinoid or whatever. This step I love because it makes my skin feel super hydrated, but it also helps with dark spots. If you guys like struggle with dark spots after you have a breakout, this also helps to heal it faster. So this is really good for more than just hydration. So I have been loving this all year. I think this is like my 4th bottle. I've gone through so many of these, and I never go through serums like that. I always just try a new one after I finish one, but this one, I'm just gonna keep using
multiple bottles. Okay, so the next 2 products, we actually have the exact same products.
Same thing.
And you actually put me onto both of these. They're actually both sunscreens. And the first one is from Eucerin, and this is their Oil Control Oil Absorbing Minerals SPF 50 sunscreen. So if you are an oily girl, if you're a chocolate girl, then you need this sunscreen in your life. So I was using this more in the warmer months.
Summertime.
So I used this in the summertime more. And when Kendra like introduced me to this, I was like,
because every time like I try new sunscreens, like y'all know it's super hard to find sunscreens that don't leave a white cast.
And if they don't leave a white cast, they're super oily.
So greasy, yes. And this one I found, it said oil absorbing.
Yes.
I do like the brand Eucerin, and then I saw it was SPF 50 because the ones that I kept finding that were like that blend into the skin nicely, the SPF was too low. And I was like, I need more protection than that.
Higher.
If y'all don't know how important sunscreen is, go watch dermatologist videos. They will literally educate you on why it's so important. But I needed SPF 50, and this one I found, and it said oil absorbing, and I was like, let me just get Kelsey one, because every time I try a new sunscreen, I always put quantity 2 because we both need sunscreen.
Yeah, and we've been like trying to find like the perfect one.
Sunscreen, and I was like, please tell me how you like it whenever you try it.
This is it.
And we both were obsessed all summer.
With this,
So this in the hotter months, go to.
Amazing. And I like that it says won't clog pores, so it is hypoallergenic. So if you have sensitive skin, if you get dermatitis, if your skin like gets rashes really easy like mine, I have that type of very reactive skin, then this is perfect for you. And I'm not surprised because Eucerin is a really good brand for sensitive skin. So the fact that they have this sunscreen, game changer. It's amazing.
And the next one is a Korean beauty sunscreen that I've seen everywhere. I've seen this on TikTok, Instagram. I don't even have a TikTok, but I've seen people post TikToks on YouTube sometimes as like shorts. But this is the Josine, Beauty of Josine, Relief Sunrise Plus Probiotics.
And this is also SPF 50. So we're not playing about the, you know, amount of SPF. So.
This one I wanted to try for the colder months. So I specifically got this one for fall and winter. So I got this one like around end of September. And every time I saw somebody using this, I'm like, why did it look like lotion, like moisturizer? That's a sunscreen? And I was like, that formula kind of looked top notch.
Yeah.
So as soon as I tried it, I was like, Kelsey, you're gonna love this one. It rubs in so easy and smooth,
so fast,
clear,
so fast,
and it's hydrating. So it's not as like mattifying as this one. This one isn't mattifying, but it's definitely not as like moisturizing as the Beauty of Josine one,
which is why we use it in the winter months as of now.
Yes. So this is like the current one that I love. So these two sunscreens have been game changers for me.
Yes.
You guys know, like, I love my Skin Better sunscreens, but I like to wear those when I'm going to be wearing makeup because I'm not going to like have my face exposed. Because the Skin Better ones are honestly top notch, but they're so hard to like rub in if you have darker skin tones.
They thick.
And I have both. I have the tinted one and I have like the regular like lotion clear formula, and they both take a while to like warm up into the skin, even though they are really good sunscreens. I just wanted something that was easier to use, and these two are that, and these two are less expensive too. So these are less as far as price as well. So top 2 sunscreens of the year.
Okay guys, so moving on to body products. So the first thing that I'm going to mention is also from Eucerin, and it's this lotion that I've been obsessed with. By the way, ain't nothing in here, it's empty. This is their intensive repair lotion. This is for very dry, flaky skin. So this is their rich formula. So they have like a little meter of light to rich. This is the rich. This also has alpha hydroxy and natural moisturizing factors in it, and it's also fragrance free. So this is great if you have sensitive skin, great if you have super dry skin. I've been obsessed with this stuff. It's like so thick and occlusive, and most of the time lotions in a like pump are not thick.
That's true.
So most of the time you have to buy like a little jar. Like I love like my Nivea
body
cream from
cream.
Target. Yeah, I love that stuff in the big blue one. But this is amazing if you want a thick lotion, but you don't want to spend all day rubbing it in after you get out the shower.
A nice glow.
Yeah, you're so glowy after. It low-key look like it's like an oil in here. I don't know if it is. It doesn't say that it's an oil in here. It's honestly so rich. It's very luxurious. This is like one of the most luxurious drugstore lotions I've ever tried.
If you can compare it to a formula, I say I can compare it to Nivea Essentially Enriched. Like the navy blue bottle. It reminds me of that formula.
Yeah, and this is actually a little bit thicker.
And it doesn't have a smell like you said, because the Nivea one has a
little bit of fragrance. This is like, it checks every box for me, honestly, because it's a little bit thicker than the Nivea one. And I never thought I would like a lotion from the drugstore more than Nivea until I discovered this one. So Kendra did put me onto this because I saw it in her bathroom first. And then she brought it home one time when we were staying in Montgomery, and I was like, oh, can I try that? And I was like, oh my gosh, this lotion is amazing.
I was like, I told you.
Because I was just like, oh, just some little Eucerin lotion.
Because I have been using it like already for a while.
Amazing. I was shook, I'm not gonna lie. So this really did impress me. I was not ready for this Eucerin lotion to do what it do. But if you see it in the drugstore, get your hands on it because it's amazing.
Okay, so I want to talk about some body washes that I discovered that I really love. I discovered I really love Naturium, the brand in general, but especially the body washes. Like I have 3 of them here, but I can't wait to try more because like I absolutely love everything I've tried from this brand, like Bodycare wise, except the lotion. The lotion was good, not great. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
But as far as these body washes, so I have the Glow Getter Multi-Oil Body Wash. This one is perfect if you're someone who has like dry skin. You don't like super like sudsy, like soapy kind of body washes. You just want like something that's gonna cleanse your skin but without stripping it. This is perfect for that. So it's kind of like double cleansing before your body.
Right.
So I always thought this was interesting because it's kind of like a shower oil. If you guys have ever tried the L'Occitane shower oil, it's kind of like that kind of step. So I really love her, like the Glow Getter body oil. Love this one, and like I said, I would repurchase this one for sure. And I love like how big her packaging is because I go through body wash quite fast, and I just like how they look in my shower. The next one that I discovered I like is the Purifier. This is the Niacinamide Serum Body Wash. So this one has niacinamide in it, and you guys know how big niacinamide is in the skincare community. Like a lot of people use it like on their face, but it's also really good for your body, of course. This has 2% niacinamide. It also has glycerin. So why not use like a lot of the good ingredients that people use on their faces on their skin? So I thought it was smart to add like skincare ingredients in body care.
Yeah.
So that's why I was super excited to try these. I like the fact that it's niacinamide in this and it doesn't break me out. Like I love body washes that benefit my skin, not just make me feel like I'm clean, but I actually like something good
Nourishing.
to go into my skin.
Nourishing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there are products that I just want to get rid of the dirt, but I also like multi-use. This is the Smoother. This has glycolic and lactic acid in it. It has some other ingredients like red algae. Not sure what that does, but I trust that it does help gently exfoliate the skin. So this I love, like, because it's like an all-in-one, like it gently exfoliates and it's obviously very cleansing. So I've been into these body washes because they don't strip my skin. All of them do a good job at cleaning without making me feel like so dry like SpongeBob or something. They don't do that. So I absolutely love these. So highly recommend trying at least one Naturium body wash. I was very impressed this year from trying these.
Okay, so my next body fave for the year is this Caudalie, or Caudalie, however you want to say it, Smooth and Glow Oil Elixir. Now this says it's for body, hair, and décolleté, but I only use this all over my body. I do not use this in my hair because Caudalie is not a hair brand. Because some brands that be trying to do everything, I'd be like, no, stay in your lane. But this is amazing for the body. So this has prickly pear in it and it smells like fig. And it makes my skin so buttery soft. And I've been mixing this with every single body cream, body lotion, everything. Like I've been mixing this after I get out of the shower. And then sometimes when I'm like extra tired, I'll just put this on by itself when I get out of the shower. Makes my skin so soft. I wish the packaging was a little bit bigger because it's kind of thin.
It's a good size. You just went through it so fast.
It's thin though.
Okay.
It looks big from the front, but it's thin.
Gotcha.
But this is a really, really good body oil because I used to be obsessed with their...
It was the Divine Oil. We used to love that one.
That oil was so good. I don't know if they still sell it, but it was amazing.
Discontinued it.
Oh,
man, I know, because I would still be buying it.
It was bomb. But this one smells just as good. And it works just as good too. So it doesn't just smell amazing. By the way, you could use this as like a base to a perfume. That's how like beautiful this smells.
It's like light.
So this one is non-irritating. So that's why I love it with the Eucerin lotion. For a while, that was like my dynamic duo, which is why I'm mentioning the two of them because I use them the most. I have used this over the past few months, so it has lasted me quite a bit, even though I feel like I kind of went through this kind of fast.
Yeah, I feel like you just got it.
I bought this like 4 months ago. So yeah, I'm going through it kind of fast. That's why I wish the packaging was a little bit bigger. But if you've been curious about this oil, if you've seen it on Sephora, highly recommend it if you're an oil girly and you've been wanting to add like more to your body oil collection. This is amazing.
My next two products are body lotions that I want to talk about. And the first one is from Nivea. And this Nivea lotion I just discovered this year. And I thought I would never like another Nivea lotion compared to Essentially Enriched, which is in the dark blue bottle. And I recently discovered this, not recently, but I discovered this in the summertime of 2023. And I've been using it ever since. This is the Intense Healing one with Provitamin B5. It says Nourishing Moisture. I love this one, you guys. If you see this one at Target, please do not hesitate and pick it up immediately because it has made a huge difference in how soft my skin has been feeling in combination with other things like exfoliating and stuff and moisturizing like right after I'm done showering. So this on damp skin is a game changer. So I highly recommend you try this on damp skin. Tell me how y'all like it like in later videos. Just let me know that this changed your skin because it has changed mine. And I highly recommend this if you're looking for a new lightweight lotion that still nourishes the skin. Because some people don't like thicker feeling lotions. And even sometimes the thicker lotions are like the body creams. Because I know everybody is super into like the Sol de Janeiro products and like all those like brands that smell super good. It's still good to have a nice nourishing body lotion in your bathroom that actually moisturizes and hydrates your skin. This one has been absolutely phenomenal. So this next one I recently discovered and I really wanted to try it because I saw that it had lactic acid in it. So this is from the brand Amlactin. And I first saw this brand on Amazon and then I started seeing it like on YouTube on different like hygiene routine videos. And this is the Daily 12% Lactic Acid Body Lotion, well moisturizing lotion. And this is for rough, dry skin. This is really great if you are a lazy exfoliator. So if you're somebody who knows you should be exfoliating your body, but you don't, you just skip that step. This is like a exfoliating lotion. So it's moisturizing, but it also helps get rid of the dead skin over time.
So a nice chemical exfoliant.
Yes, and lactic acid is like one of the best if you're somebody who's like sensitive to other acids. Lactic acid is like the most hydrating one. So this is really good for super dry skin like it says, but it does have kind of a weird smell. I'm not gonna lie, so please don't be alarmed by the smell. Some people may not notice, but I notice it. but it goes away super fast. And this also has changed the game for me when it comes to like how soft my skin has been. Trust me when I say it has changed. Kelsey literally has complimented my legs a not normal amount of times this year.
I'm like, oh my gosh, why you're so soft?
Like, I can feel the difference in my skin since using these two lotions. And this one I use when I'm having a lazy day, when I don't want to like do my KP eraser from First Aid Beauty, which is like one of my favorite physical like body scrub exfoliators.
It's the best.
I love that one. That's the best body scrub you could ever try. I think that one has salicylic acid in it.
AHA.
Oh, AHA. Okay, gotcha.
Alpha hydroxy acid.
Gotcha. This one is really good on lazy days when you don't want to do your everything shower. So this is like my lazy day lotion when I don't want to do the two separate steps.
Gotcha.
This is nice all in one. And my next body product is actually a deodorant, and this is from the brand Lumi, and this is the whole body deodorant. This is the Invisible Cream in the scent Toasted Coconut. I love this stuff, y'all. This
smell like cupcakes.
Was my go-to deodorant when I wasn't going to be doing something super active. This really held up. Like, even like in the summertime I was using this, and this is the Invisible Cream one, so you can use this pretty much anywhere that you sweat. And it smells so good. Like Kelsey said, it's like a sweet cookie smell. Yeah, every time I kept putting it on, like when we were like out of town or something, it's like, something smells like cake. It smells like a vanilla cake.
Yeah.
This is my favorite scent, the Toasted Coconut. It comes in so many other different scents, but this is my favorite one. I highly recommend this if you have tried so many other like aluminum free deodorants, because this one is aluminum free. I highly recommend this if you've tried other ones and they make you either smell worse or they just don't do anything.
Make you smell worse.
No, because I've tried like other aluminum free deodorants and I'm like, what is the point? But I do still have a Dove regular stick deodorant on standby just in case I feel like I'm doing other active things. So I'm not gonna say this solves all your problems. Most of them. Like, I use this most of the time. Like, I hardly ever have to use my Dove deodorant. Highly recommend if you're looking for a new aluminum free. And I like the cream form too. And I also noticed that my underarms are lighter. They're not as dark. Also too, I'm very diligent about scrubbing under there, and I also exfoliate under there as well. But I also noticed this does not affect that either. So this actually improves your underarms since I started using it. The last body product I have here is a body oil, and this one I love on the everything shower days after I shave. And this is from the brand Truly. I think you can get this brand at Ulta, online as well too, but not just in the store. This is their glazed donut after shave oil, and you guys, this is my, I want to say, third bottle. I love how this feels after I shower and shave. You feel your sexiest, your prettiest after you shave.
Yeah, it's very true.
And when I put this on, the name is so perfect. I feel like a glazed donut. Nobody can tell me nothing. The smell is like semi-sweet. It's not too polarizing. It's like a light sweet smell. But I love the way this feels going on the skin, and it's very soothing because I love like the idea of an aftershave product. Because like aftershave products used to just be for men, but I still feel like when women, like when we shave our legs, we still need some extra nourishment. And this aftershave glazed donut oil is perfect. I mostly use it on my legs. I don't really use it anywhere else. So I highly recommend this if you are on the hunt for like an extra like body product on your everything shower days. If you want to be extra, this is completely not necessary, but I found that I enjoyed using this on the everything shower days. And this also does have some pretty good ingredients in it, like vitamin E, and it has coconut and grapeseed in it. So highly recommend if you're looking for a new body oil for after you shave.
Okay guys, so moving on to the longest part of this video is hair care. We're not surprised, you're not surprised. Okay, so first, I only have one shampoo in this whole video.
It's more than I got.
Because I've only tried
I ain't got none.
Because I've only tried like maybe 3 new shampoos this year, and this was the only one that stood out to me.
Okay.
This is from Camille Rose. This is the Sweet Ginger Cleansing Rinse. It has castor and aniseed oil. Not sure what that is, but this has lemon peel and sweet ginger in it, and this has been doing wonders for my scalp. So I've only used about that much, because this is actually a thicker, like a thicker shampoo. Like I thought it would be like more like slippery. So this has a really nice lather. What I love about this, that it refreshes the scalp so perfectly, but it doesn't dry out the scalp. Like some cleansing products for the scalp, like some shampoos, like I feel like they do a good job at cleansing, but my hair be so dry after. So this is a really, really good alternative if you've been looking for like a replacement as far as your clarifying shampoos. This has been working wonders. I've been loving this because when I rinse this out, my hair still feels easy to detangle.
Gotcha.
So that's what I love about this. Like this doesn't like hinder you from detangling or make the detangling process even harder, because y'all know it's a process. I think that it's interesting that it's called a cleansing rinse because it does lather like shampoo. So it's not just a rinse like apple cider vinegar or anything like that. It actually like suds up. So of course the first wash you're not gonna have as many bubbles, but the second wash you get like that nice like foamy cleanse that you're looking for. I like it on the second one because that's why I always like double cleanse when I shampoo my hair. I can't believe I used to just shampoo once. My scalp was not getting clean.
Right.
I've been loving this. So this is by far my favorite shampoo that I've tried this year. And I need to get more because it's like the only bottle that I have. I'm obsessed with this stuff.
Speaking of scalp products, I've been loving this Inky List Salicylic Acid Exfoliating Scalp Treatment.
Oh, yeah.
I have been incorporating like a scalp treatment into my routine.
Throughout the year.
I would say middle, like around summer. And this was a game changer for me too, because scalp care has been so life-changing for me. I've seen and felt such a huge difference in my scalp and my hair. If you don't have a healthy scalp, you don't have healthy hair. So I feel like incorporating this into my scalp care routine has been super game-changing for me. I just love the like super refreshing feeling that I get after using this, because I use this right in between shampoos. So I'll shampoo, use this, let it sit, and then shampoo again. So that's how I use this. You can also use this before you shampoo as like a pre-poo kind of treatment. So you can like apply this in your scalp, let it sit for like 10 minutes, and then you can do your hair routine. So you can use it two different ways. I just like to use it the way I just explained. But in particular, the salicylic acid, I feel like gets rid of like all the gunk, like the product buildup
on the scalp.
So I feel like it does like that extra step. So I use this every other week. It's not like a once a week product for me, and I still feel like that's just enough for me. And I've gone through so many of these. Thank God that the Inky List is, you know, reasonably priced for me. So I love this product. They do have a glycolic acid one, but I found that the salicylic one was just perfect for me. So love this.
Okay, so my next product is a conditioner, also from KelzMurrell. I'm gonna keep it upside down because it's easier for me to use in the shower. But this is the KelzMurrell Moroccan Pear Conditioning Custard. It has Moroccan pear and cherry kernel oil in it, sorry. This is one of the thickest conditioners that I've tried this year, like rinse out conditioners. This is so thick. That's why I have to keep it down, because if I turn it back over, it's gonna take forever to go down.
Okay.
So it's just easier that way. I've used quite a bit. It's like I've used a lot actually. This has made detangling my hair in the shower so much easier, because I'm not gonna lie, like some days I'm just like, oh, I feel like it today. But when I discovered this, I'm like, oh, I'm good. It's gonna breeze by. Okay. So this makes detangling in the shower so much faster for me, like with my fingers, and then whatever my fingers don't get, I go in with my wide tooth comb. So that's just how I like to detangle my hair. This is amazing. So if you struggle with a lot of tangles, I know most of us do, but some of us have more tangles than others, especially if your hair has grown out longer, if you've been on like a hair growth journey and your hair is longer. Yes, girl, welcome to the Tangled Hair Club, because the longer your hair, the more tangled it will be. Yeah. So this is a game changer if you've been looking for a thicker conditioner to like finger detangle your hair in the shower. You're gonna be obsessed with this. Also, the fact that it smells like lemon cupcakes helps as well. It smells amazing.
So it doesn't smell like pear?
No, I thought it would. Oh. It doesn't smell like pear. It kind of smells like lemony cupcakes or something. So like very sweet, like a very sweet scent. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the biggest fan of the smell of the ginger rinse. Gotcha. But it works amazing, so I don't even care. But them two together, like I've been obsessed with these together in the shower. So highly recommend these two. If you see them in Target, get your hands on them. Okay, so my next product is no surprise to a lot of you who have been watching any of our recent hair videos throughout the year. And that is the Curlsmith Bond Curl Rehab Salve. This product has really helped change my curls when it comes to me
bouncing back from straight hair. I love this product. This is a bond treatment, so there is protein in this. And you guys know protein is great if you're trying to recover from heat damaged hair. And you guys know I have been on my little curly journey trying to revive my heat damaged curls, and I do feel like this has been making a huge difference. I have gone through so many of these. I have so many backups of these. So I'm always prepared when I run out of a bottle. I really love this stuff. I have tried like other like protein like products before, but nothing has worked as well as this one, and plus the experience is just better. For one, I love the smell, and a lot of like protein products don't always smell that great because I used to use the Afrogy product, which is not like a bond treatment, but you can compare it to one, and I hated the smell of that. This smells so pleasant and sweet and candy like, and I also love that it feels pretty much like conditioner. So I let this sit, like this is like a pre-poo treatment. So whenever you do like a pre-poo step, you can pretty much do this in that step, and generously apply this throughout every strand of my hair, and I feel like my hair is just getting all the goodies that it needs, all the goodness. So I love this. It says it's for weak or damaged hair. It has so many different ingredients in it that are super beneficial to curls. If you have damaged curls and you've cut off most of them but you're still trying to bring the rest of them back to health, a bond treatment is a game-changing step that I highly recommend. This one was mine.
Yeah, definitely protein is very helpful when you're trying to like get your curls back. Like moisture obviously is essential for curly hair. Your curls need moisture and hydration. Yeah. But protein is also super essential if you're trying to like, you know, reconstruct that hair cuticle. Yeah. Your curls are not really going to come back if you're not incorporating any protein into your routine.
Yeah, because it helps to strengthen
the hair. Speaking of bonding products, this one is from Redken, and it's completely empty. There's nothing in here. This is their acidic bonding concentrate 5-minute liquid mask. Now, I did not use this as a mask. I used this just as a conditioner in the shower, but it low-key did probably take about 5 minutes for me to detangle my hair when I use this. And I do like the matching shampoo to this line, the acidic bonding like shampoo. It's really thick, but I didn't mention it in this video because I have enough products here. And like I said, I only had like one shampoo I wanted to mention, but the matching shampoo is also amazing. So I do recommend picking that up when you pick this up. But this is a very unique mask. I think it's weird that they called it a mask because this is the most watery conditioner I have ever used, but it has the most amazing slip. Okay. And when I first tried this and I put it in my hand, like it was going everywhere in the shower because I just assumed it would be like a regular
so it was really
conditioner all over the place. It's like watery almost. But it's like, I honestly feel like this is low-key their version of like a bonding treatment. Like, because I could have put this in my hair before I washed it. So I didn't even know at first. So you can use this two ways. I say you can use this before you get in the shower and wash your hair, or you can use it after you shampoo and like condition. You can use it as your conditioning step, because that's the way I was using it. I was using it on clean hair. So I would like shampoo my hair with the matching shampoo, and then I would put this all over my hair and finger detangle, and then leave it up, and then like wash my body and then rinse it out. Y'all, my hair is so soft after I use this, and I have 0 tangles. And the reason I was so shook by this because this, like I said, this is so watery. Because most of the time, like I said, I love a thick conditioner like the Camille Rose one I just mentioned. But the fact that this is a bonding treatment and low-key a detangler, I was sold. I love a multi-use product anyway. So the fact that this has amazing ingredients, I was sold. So I have to get another one. I'm obsessed with this stuff. Like I said, it is very slippery, so be careful in the shower if you don't want to waste product, because it's gonna go like sliding all the way down your hand, because it's very slippery. But I noticed like after I finished this entire bottle, like I hardly had any shedding. My hair was like breaking off less. I'm telling you, bonding treatments, like any kind of protein, like is really, really helpful, especially if you're a curly girl, because we manipulate our hair a lot as far as like finger detangling and applying product and styling products. So you really want to make sure you have like a really good shower routine before you style. Okay, so my next product is a hair mask, and this was pretty easy for me because all the hair masks I used throughout the year, most of them were like my go-to like normal favorites that I've been using for years. Yeah. And I did try some other new ones that I really liked, but I had to think which one did I have like the biggest impact with. Like when I first tried it, do I remember like my reaction? That was this one. And this is also from Curlsmith, and this is their Scalp Recipe Hydro Cream Soothing Mask. This one, I was not ready for how thick she was. Y'all, when I say this is a treatment, this is a brand new one because I just completely went through the first one I had. Yeah, because the jar isn't is big.
Yes, but the product itself, super thick. I thought it was going to be like more whippy because it said hydro cream. I don't know it was going to be as intense. So I'm like, oh, it's just going to be like a nice, cute hydrating mask. No. Super thick. Love how it glides in my hair like butter. Like it has like a very thick, almost like a frosting. Like the frosting in a can. Like it feels like that kind of texture. I love it. Smells so good. Smells even better like in the shower with the steam. Y'all. And I leave it in for like 30 minutes. Because y'all know like how much Kelsey and I love deep conditioning. That has been basically a part of our personality. Deep conditioning. If you're not doing it, girl, where you been? Catch up. This one is absolutely incredible. I will continue to repurchase this one. And Curlsmith is not, you know, on the low price side of the curly hair world.
It's not.
But it's so worth it when it comes to this product. This one I can vouch for and tell you guys the bond treatment and this, game changing for curls. So I love this. My hair was so soft when I rinsed it out. And it's really good to have like protein treatments and like Kelsey said, hydrating, moisturizing treatments. This is like the perfect moisture mask step. So I love this. It smells so good and it works wonderfully.
So as far as oils this year, I have tried quite a few, but this one stuck out to me. I've used this one the most out of all the oils that I tried this year, and this is the Thank God It's Natural Miracle Repair Anti-Breakage Serum with black castor oil and biotin. This stuff is amazing. I've been using it to do my oil treatments, and sometimes I've been using it within my styling routine, and sometimes I use it to put on my ends before I go to bed. Like, this is like a multi-use oil for me, and it doesn't hurt like the fact that it smells impeccable.
It smells so good.
This is the most amazing like oil that I've ever smelled in my life. And that's saying a lot because we've been doing this job for quite some time and I've used thousands of hair products. But this oil is super easy to use. It's like not too thick or it's not too watery. It's like a nice balanced oil. Like the texture, actually I can't really hear anything because ain't nothing in here. But I do wish this was a little bit bigger because I tried to stretch this out as much as I could. So I went through like 2 of these this year. Actually, that's not that bad, but I do wish this was a little bit bigger because I would have went a little bit more ham because I was having to mix this with like some of my other oils because I didn't want to go through it too fast. But this is really good if you want to incorporate it in any part of your routine. Like I just said, I use it for almost every part of my hair routine, styling, hair oiling, whatever you use your oils for. This would be a great one to incorporate in your hair routine. And when I tell y'all, this oil makes my hair so freaking soft. And I like that it doesn't make my hair feel greasy because some hair oils just sit on top of my hair and they don't really penetrate that well, which is really annoying. Even though I know most oils aren't supposed to like penetrate that well because they're emollient and they're supposed to like lock in moisture. But I hate when oils just sit on top of my hair, but this one doesn't do that. It absorbs really well, makes the hair super soft. And it helps with the actual integrity of my hair. Like I don't want an oil just to make my hair shiny. Like I could just, you know, use a spray oil for that, a finishing spray or something. So this is the actual oil that has really good ingredients that does something good for your hair. Like I said, it does have biotin and castor oil in it, which are 2 amazing ingredients if you're trying to grow your hair as well. Like biotin and castor oil are game-changing ingredients if you're trying to grow your hair out. So this is just a beautiful oil. It has some other oils in here as well. But the main one is black castor and it has biotin in here. Biotin is not oil, by the way, it's an ingredient. But yeah, get your hands on this if you see it in Ulta. That's the only place that I've gotten it. It's amazing. I hope they come out with bigger packaging.
So the hair oil that I've been loving all year, like Kelsey said, I've tried other ones as well, but this Camille Rose one I absolutely loved. For one, I love the large packaging. This is only my 2nd one, so I've only been through 2 of these. And they last a good amount depending on what you use them for. But this one is the Camille Rose Cocoa Nibs and Honey Ultimate Strength Serum. And this one I love because it has amla oils in it. And amla oils are super great for strengthening the hair, and it's also great for hair growth. If you guys have been seeing like the hair oiling trend going around, you have to do your research when it comes to oils, and I feel like this was like an easy step for me because it's a blend of oils, so I don't have to like concoct DIY my own because I don't think I would do it right. So I feel like this one already did the work for me.
Yeah, I just did that with my scalp oil.
It has so many good ingredients in this one. This also has tea tree in it. This also has biotin. It has amla oil, like I said. And this is just a great overall oil for like a pre-poo step for me. So I like to use this before I wash my hair. Like, so I'll put this in my scalp. Sometimes I'll also do like a 2-step kind of thing. So when I have my bond treatment in, I'll put this in my scalp too. So, because sometimes I don't know what to choose. I don't know, should I oil my scalp today or should I do a bond treatment? Some days I do both, depending on like what I'm doing that week, if I don't have time to wash my hair twice. But if I'm washing my hair twice, I'll just use this as like my oiling step, and I'll oil my scalp. And I can also put this like on the lengths, and I like to put olive oil also on like my actual lengths, just regular EVOO. But this is great for your scalp. It's great for hair growth. It's great for maintaining a healthy scalp. If you guys don't know all the benefits to hair oiling, I recommend doing your research. It's like a laundry list of all the good benefits it adds to your hair, and you will start to see and feel a difference. Because as soon as I started oiling my hair, Kelsey kept asking me, what are you doing different to your hair? Your hair is softer, like your curls just look different. What are you doing? And I said, hair oiling. So hair oiling for me has been a game changer. This Camille Rose one, I get mine from Ulta. You can also get this one on Amazon, but they for sure have this one at Ulta. So I highly recommend you guys try it. If you haven't gotten into hair oiling yet, try blends. Don't be trying to be a chemist in your kitchen, because you don't want to put the wrong thing in your head and your hair fall out. Because I have seen people put the wrong things in their hair and it didn't work out too well.
Yeah, because I have DIY'd, but I'm a cosmetologist, so I know what I'm doing.
Gotcha.
And anything I have recommended to you guys to mix together, it does work.
Gotcha.
Like, you know, you guys know, like, if you're a throwback subscriber, you guys know, like, my heat damage recovery mask.
Oh yeah, she used to be putting mayonnaise, eggs in her hair, avocados,
banana. It worked though. Honey, amazing.
Yeah.
But if you guys do want to know how I use the oil that I just mentioned, make sure you guys watch my curl reset routine. Because like Kendra said, hair oiling has made a big difference, and I've started to incorporate it into my curl reset routine, and it's amazing. Okay guys, so next I have a leave-in to mention. This is the only leave-in I think I have in this box. Yes, this is the only leave-in I have. This is from Pattern Beauty, and this is the Detangling Nectar. Now, I'm not gonna lie, when I first tried this, I was kind of underwhelmed. Like the first time I tried it, I guess because I had a different idea of what the formula and texture was gonna be like. So when I tried it, I didn't think it would be like this jelly-like slippery type leave-in. I thought it would be a little bit thicker in my mind. But it is exactly like it says it is. It is kind of like a nectar, kind of like juice from like fruit or something. It kind of feels like that mixed with gel in a way. It does say it separates and softens. So I've been using this in most of my wash and goes. Like I'll just slap this in before I put my styling products in. And this is really, really good for detangling your hair, or like finger detangling if you use a like tangle teaser, wide tooth comb, whatever you use. This with that, it's like peanut butter and jelly. Like this is gonna make a big difference in your styling process and make it go by way faster. So if you're not putting a leave-in in your hair before you like style, girl, this is gonna shorten the time that you take to do your wash and go, I'm telling you. So this is amazing. This is probably like my 4th bottle, so they last a good while. And I love that it's in a pump, and like I said, it has beautiful texture. It has amazing slip. I love slip. Like my conditioners and my leave-ins have to have amazing slip. Otherwise it's a waste of money and time for me. So this is amazing. If you see this in Ulta, you need it. If we're talking hair as far as leave-ins, if you're looking for a new one and been curious about this one for a while, I do recommend it. And I will say I do prefer this on damp hair versus soaking wet hair, because I feel like when I apply this to soaking wet hair, it just falls right to the floor. Like my hair doesn't have enough time to grab it. So I do recommend using this on damp hair, and if you want to like re-wet your hair before you go in and put it in like other styling products, you can. But this is perfect on damp hair.
So next I have a curly hair combo that I have been shook every time I use it. A good curly hair combo for me is consistent. I can't just like it the first time, and then if I use it again, I'm like, wait, that don't work the same like last time. Every time I have used this, my hair has turned out wonderful every single time. So this combo is the Camille Rose. There's a lot of Camille Rose in here.
Yeah, it is.
Not done on purpose at all. This is just coincidence. But this is the Camille Rose Honey Hydrate leave-in, and she did change the bottle. This used to be in like an actual honey shaped bottle, like a, you know, the actual what the bottles honey come in, that shape. It was in that kind of packaging, and she changed it to like this regular size kind of bottle, which I like it because it feels like more product than this one. Maybe it's just an illusion. Maybe it's the same size. I don't know. But the actual product is fantastic if you have extremely dry curls and you need something super emollient and you need something that's like more on the oily side. So this has been a great winter curly hair combo for me because this is not a very lightweight product. So I am going to warn you guys, if you don't like heavier leave-ins, don't get it. I'm just going to tell y'all right now. But if you like something that's super hydrating, leaves your curls really shiny, this is bomb. So it does have like a very honey texture and it's very, very thick.
Is it sticky?
It looks sticky, but once you glide it in the hair, it's more oily than sticky.
Okay.
In my opinion.
Gotcha.
And it has a really nice sweet honey-like smell. So this is fantastic as my first step with this Extreme Pro Expert gel. So this gel I absolutely love. I tried this gel years ago and I feel like they reformulated it. Even on the jar, the packaging, it says improved formula. So they did change it. So I told y'all when I tried this years ago, this was like pre-2020. I hated my hair when I tried this. It was so flaky and crusty. I was like, why everybody like this gel? And I'm like, maybe it's just not for my hair. And then recently this year, I wanted to give it another shot. And I recently tried it again this year. Got it off Amazon. And y'all, this is my third one. So clearly, I'm a fan. I'm a believer now because this leaves my curls super defined. For me, a good gel defines my curls, but also leaves the perfect amount of hold without being too crunchy, like even after I put oil in it. Because I have tried good gels that leave hold, but almost too much hold to the point where my hair feels like a rock. It's still touchable hold, which is why I really enjoy this gel. So I highly recommend it with this Camille Rose Honey Hydrate because these go perfect together. So save you guys some time without being a chemist in the bathroom. Because I know trying to find good curly hair combos is a job and a half, and this one is immaculate for the winter months.
So speaking of gels, the first one that I have here, Kendra also has. This is the Shea Moisture Coconut and Hibiscus Flaxseed Defining Styling Gel. So I discovered this one earlier in the year, and I remember after I used it, I was like, Kendra is going to love this gel. Because they came out with a custard, I think,
Before, yeah.
the year before, and I hated it. I was like, what is this? Like, my hair, like, did not like it. And then they came out with this the following year, and I was like, this looks thicker. This looks like something my hair would enjoy a lot more. And boy, was I right. This stuff is amazing. I've gone through so many tubs of this year.
I was skeptical when you first told me I would like it. I'm like, you sure? I'm so picky when it comes to my gels.
I know.
So it's hard to impress me when it comes to gels.
Yeah, it is.
I was impressed.
I told you. So this is amazing if you like definition but soft drying curls, like your hair dries soft.
Fluffy.
It dries nice and fluffy. It's nice and thick, so it clumps the curls so well.
This is perfect for clumping the curls.
This is a good clumper. And like what we mean when we say clump, we mean like that's how the curls already start to define.
Yes.
When you are styling. So if your curls are starting to clump, that's how you know the definition is going to be a 10 once your hair dries.
Yes. So this has the perfect name, Defining Styling Gel.
Yeah.
Because it's immaculate at defining.
Definitely.
But I love how moisturized my curls still feel with this.
Same.
I use the Curl Enhancing Smoothie underneath this, but I'm pretty sure you can use this by itself because it's so like moisturizing and like soft drying. If you're somebody who just likes to use gel, I'm not. I still like something underneath. So the Curl Enhancing Smoothie pairs well with this.
Got it. Yeah, like Kendra said, if you are somebody that just likes gel by itself, I think you would enjoy this.
One product wash and go.
Yeah, I think this would work as a one product wash and go because I feel like this gel is moisturizing enough to use on its own. So I actually think I'm going to try it this winter as a one product wash and go and see if I can include it in my one product wash and go video that I will be working on soon. So yeah, I think I'm going to try that. But I always like to use this with like a nice spray leave-in underneath or like the detangling nectar. So yeah, this amazing.
So good. This is a fresh one, but Kelsey, like she said, she's gone through a lot.
Too many.
This is like my third, fourth one. I've lost count. And this is like $10 at Target. Like, I love this one.
Yeah. Okay, so my next gel is a more recent favorite of the year. And this is the Dew Big Papa Defining Gel. I saw this in Target and I kept seeing it every time I would go. And I was like, I've been seeing a lot of people talk good things about this. I really want to see what the hype is about. And I was shocked. I was like, this gel has truly surprised me because Kendra had an experience earlier in the summer with the Dew gel. What was it? That was the honey bee something?
Yeah, the bee girl honey custard.
Kendra tried that one.
I didn't like it.
And she hated it. And I like and it made me nervous to try this one.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I don't know. That's why I kept walking by it every time I would go in Target. And then eventually I was like, okay, I just pick it up. Because lucky when I picked it up and smelled it, I was like, oh, this smells good.
It smells nice.
And then that's when I was like, okay, I'll give it a try. I'm not going to lie. Smells kind of get me while I'm in the store. And once I get it home, that's the true test, obviously, when you put it in your hair. This gel is amazing. This is also very similar drying to the Shea Moisture one. Like, you think just because it's super thick and it clumps the curls beautifully that it's going to dry super crunchy. But this does not dry country. This is a softer hold gel, I'm not gonna lie. So if you like a super strong hold gel, you probably won't like this. You probably would have to use like one of your like favorite mousses on top of this or something. But I enjoy this gel because it's very easy to work with. Like, I've moved it in and out of a few routines already, and it works well with a lot of my other products. Because honestly, that's also a great teller for me, or indicator whether I like a gel or not, if it's easy to work with. Like, if I have a gel that I can't use with a lot of my products, I kind of want to buy it again because I'm a girl that likes to use a leave-in. Sometimes I like to use a mousse, and then I like to use, like, in one routine, leave-in gel mousse.
That's so Kelsey.
Leave-in gel mousse oil.
I don't do all that. I just like 2 steps. Leave-in styler.
So I do 2 steps if I'm in a rush.
Gotcha.
Most of the time my routine consists of like three products.
Okay.
To 4. But yeah, this gel really surprised me this year. If you see it in Target and you like a nice soft hold gel that still defines your curls, get your hands on it. It's really thick, beautiful texture, and the smell is immaculate. Okay, moving on to 2 more gels that I've been loving this year. The next one is from Adwoa Beauty. This is the Melonberry Smoothing Gel with Vitamin C. Now, this says it's for fine hair, but I enjoy this because I can use a lot of this gel without my hair feeling like weighed down. Because sometimes when I use too much of a gel, my hair takes forever to fluff, and I don't like my hair until like day 4. And by that time, I want to wash it. So I like my gels to be easy to like scrunch out the crunch. Because I'm not going to lie, this does leave your hair a little crunchy. But you will love this if you like a stronger hold gel. So just because this says it's for fine hair does not mean it's not going to hold the curls. But I did just say that this is for fine hair, so you can use a lot of it. But don't use, I will say don't use too much because this will leave flakes. Depending on what you use it with. That's why I do recommend using this with the matching Melonberry hair, like leave-in, the lotion. They work beautifully together. So I'm not going to lie, this does not play well with some of my other leave-ins. I only like this with the matching Melonberry leave-in and then the detangling nectar.
Okay.
So this works great with those 2. So I was using this gel out this summer. Like, this was like one of the only gels that I would reach for.
Yeah, I kept smelling it.
It smells amazing. You're gonna smell like a watermelon Jolly Rancher. It smells bomb. So I have a lot of backups of this. So when I was getting tired of using this, and I was like, Kelsey, you need to switch it up. Because sometimes when I find a gel that I'm obsessed with, I keep using it over and over and over again. Even though I have a bunch of other gels, you just get stuck on like a wash and go when you really like your hair. If you really
like the results, you're like, why I need to change it?
Yeah, and it's harder when you like have as many products as we do, because sometimes I feel guilty for not switching it up. But you know, but that's when I did switch it up eventually, and I reached for this under my sink. This is the Mielle Organics Honey and Ginger Styling Gel. This is one of my favorites. Oh my gosh, like honestly, these do have similar textures. This is a little bit more lightweight, like it slides down a little bit more. Like, it's the reason this says smoothing gel, because it's very smooth, like in your hand, very silky. This is a tad bit more jiggly, if that makes sense.
It's a true like gel.
Right, but they do dry very similar, and they have very strong hold. So these 2 to me are strictly summer gels, even though like some of us do like, you know, all year round hold. But I like a softer like hold, like the 2 gels I just mentioned, like the Dew and then the Shea Moisture one for like now when it's cooler out. But this one does an amazing job at holding my curls. So I've gone through about 3 of these, and it works really well. And I actually don't have to apply as much gel like as I do with those 2, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of heavy-handed with like a gel that dries softer. By the way, neither one of those leaves flakes in my hair, just to clarify. This one does, and it's really weird because I feel like stronger hold gels leave more flakes. So they really need to do something about that, because I noticed those dry soft and they don't leave flakes. So I did observe that in these gels. But this honey and ginger one, if you see this in Target and you like a nice strong hold gel that's nice and hydrating as well, you're gonna love this because this is a gel that has really good slip. So these are my last 2 hair products. So this year was the year of testing out mousses for me because in the past I have been very unimpressed with mousses. I just feel like they're like putting air in your hair. And these are the only 2 that stuck out to me this year because I have tried quite a bit. So the first one is the Design Essentials Almond and Avocado Curl Enhancing Mousse. You guys saw me try for the first time in a First Time Friday video, and I've been obsessed ever since. This is the extra big bottle. I've used this so many times and I still have a lot left in here. That's another thing I do like about mousses that I just recently discovered. You can use a lot and it would like still have a lot left in the bottle. I don't know what it is. I guess because it like expands, maybe that's why. But I love this. This held my curls so well. I was so shook. So when I discovered this with like my gels, my hair lasted like a full 7 days. Because when I originally tried this, I tried it with just a leave-in. And I was like, this is gonna work amazing with gels. So if you want your curls to last a full week, finish your like wash and go with this, and I promise you, you will not be disappointed. So if you are discovering new mousses, I highly recommend going into Sally's and giving this one a try. So I love this one. And then the other mousse that I've been pleasantly surprised by that I see a lot of people use on Instagram Reels is the Mielle Pomegranate and Honey Curl Defining Mousse. Now this one is a little bit more moisturizing than the Design Essentials one. I find that this one is way more moisturizing. So you do need like a nice leave-in before this one to me because my hair wasn't as moisturized when I used this by like self before. So you do need like a heavier moisturizer, but this one you don't really need a heavy moisturizer with because this is like moisturizing all on its own. So this says with hold. I'm guessing she has one without hold, but this is super moisturizing, and the fact that it smells like Lifesaver gummies helps as well too. This whole line smells, smells impeccable, but this mousse is amazing. I've gone through quite a few. I love this mousse. It works the best to me with the matching line of these products. I have used it with other stylers as well, and it does play well with others, which I like. So I hope she makes an industrial bottle like this, because between the 2, I prefer this one, but these are the best mousses that I've tried this year.
Just to say how much you mean to me. What would you do if I told you you were beautiful? Would you date me on the regular? Tell me, would you? Well, baby, I've been around the world, but I ain't seen myself another girl like you. This ring here represents my heart, but there's just one thing I need from you. Say I do. Because I can see us holding hands, walking on the beach, our toes in the sand. I can see us on the countryside, sitting on the grassland side by side. You could be my baby,